Don't feel so good now.
Well, we're 6.5, almost 7 miles into this. I looked down and my lens cap was on my GoPro. So stick around and I'll share the rest of the ride with y'all.
Take two, everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Take two, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, Michelle wanted to step off and take a little look at this lake, and I heard my camera do one beep, and I wondered what did that mean. I looked down at it, and there's the lens cap on it. I cannot believe it, but we have made it all the way here to Lake Betz, I believe it's called. Let's see what we got here. I forget what this one is called here, but let's but I have to tell you, the recording that I did earlier would have gotten me Golden Globe Awards. It was perfect footage, everybody. You would not have believed it. It's just too bad I had that lens cover on there. So, okay, we're going to take a little breather right here, and then I'm going to jump right back on, and I'll try and fill you in on what we have found out so far. But, well, I'll go ahead and fill you in now a little bit while we're looking at this beautiful lake. You know, this is called the Morrisville, let's see what it's called here, because if you're local, you can find that on Komoot. Just look up Southern Ebiking. I'm not sure how to pull up the name of it right now, but we're at Kit Creek Road, I can tell you that. But this is the Morrisville Loop. And I want to say it's the Morrisville North Loop. We have a Morrisville Loop South and a Morrisville Loop, and that may be north. But this is a 25.5 mile or 26 mile ride that we're doing here today. And it's primarily following the Greenways in and around Morrisville, which is a suburb of Raleigh. Now what we found out, and we've been almost the entire 7 miles so far, and we have been on cycle trails, jogging trails, and it's through an industrial area. We went by Lenovo plant down there where they build the computers. I told Michelle we should have brought that dead one that we got and dropped it off and seen what they could do with that, but oh well, we didn't. But it's these corporations, these large corporations, they're putting money into these trails for their employees. That's kind of a draw that they have for them. And boy, you can take advantage of that, especially on the weekends. And so, you know, that's what we're doing, is going ahead and taking advantage of it. But so we're going to finish out a little bit of a breather here, a break, and then I will catch back up with you, and I'll fill you in the rest of what we got going on. So we'll be back just like that. So we're going to leave Lake Betz here. We took a little leg stretch here. I'm going to come by you, Michele, because we're going to turn right and then left up here. We're not following around the lake. And we're going to head back onto a greenway. But yeah, what we're finding is a lot of these industrial areas, they've got some really nice walking and jogging areas, and they're not really listed on Google. And so, yeah, that makes one of these apps just about mandatory. And I got to tell you, there is no way in the world we would find this without these apps. Well, Michele says we're going to go check these out. Now, we didn't get into them from the other side. It was an off-grid section, but she wants to check this out. She says she's going to take a walk on the wild side. I have a feeling she's going to get right to that water. She just said that's as wild as she's about to get. But these are some pretty nice trails here. And so I am going to determine they deserve further investigation upon a solo trip. So let's move on our tour here. Okay, well, there's some things I got to figure out on the app, because when I take a picture it stops recording, but I've had it not stop recording or stop navigation and stop the route, and I have had it not do that several times. So I got to figure out what it is that I'm clicking when this makes the route end, and don't do that. So, but we are on the Morris Creek Branchway, I think it is, right here. And this is what we have been running across this entire loop that we've been doing. We've been 12 and a half miles so far. And so we've got about, looks like 13 miles left to go. And so far, how y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful. Got one more coming behind me. And so far, like I say, the navigation is not a problem. The app itself, I've messed up when I've taken a few pictures on it, and so that means this ride is not going to record, but I've still got the route. And so far we've been staying exactly with the route, so it's not like we have to modify it or anything like that. But I'm very pleased with the app. But again, I got some things to figure out on it, and I'm just thrilled to death with the routes that we're finding here. And you know, we're finding our better routes in the bigger cities, which is kind of ironic, you know, finding the apps that you get out of the most amount of traffic on is when you go into the cities. But it is what it is. That's what we're finding out to be a fact. So, but we have had, we're going to turn right here, Michele. We have had one intersection that I was not too crazy about because they did not have a pedestrian crossing there, and you had to be a little careful on that because it was about 3 lanes of traffic each way. But other than that, there's been zero issues, and we knew that that was going to be an issue because there was not a cycleway through there, and so it's all good. It's all good. I wonder what this lake is here now that we're going across. I'm not seeing that one come up, at least the place where it shows it. But I gotta tell you, this has been a 100% successful route. It's pretty safe the whole way through, and yeah, we've been real pleased with it. So I'm gonna cut this off till we get a little further to the end. I know a couple more sections we're gonna pop in here at. But until then, hey, we'll get back with you. Well, we had another bridge, and she tackled this one. It's walking, but she's doing it. And I don't know if I mentioned it already or if it was in the one that was blanked out, But that bridge from the Lake Raleigh route, she actually said, I want to go do that bridge again. I'm like, well, you don't have to. She said, I know, I want to. She said there's bridges like that on a lot of these greenways, and she wants to get over that fear. Boom, girl.
Yeah, where's the bar?
So, this is the off-grid section. Michele, we need to go that way on the other side of that road. Now, this is a roundabout right here. So, this is where Michele said, oh, she doesn't know about this kind of stuff. We're breaking the rules. And I told her, I said, well, that's what happens when you're a biker chick. Oh, geez, I'm standing in a doggone anthill pile. A fire ant mound. Yeah, I am. I'm about to just come over to here and pop that shoe off. Oh, that was smart, Blaine. Beat it on your foot so that they all fall off onto your foot.
Better make sure it ain't in your sock, too, man.
Nah, I don't think they got on me.
Yeah, you'll find out about 2 seconds.
Yeah. No, they'll wait for a bit. So what's it like being a biker chick? Breaking the rules, living on the edge. What do you think?
Kind of rocky. How about that?
How about that?
Normal people ride their bike on the road.
So we're going to jump across right here and get over onto that greenway. Where you at there, biker girl? I'm showing you the way. There's a place to jump onto it right here. Oh man, look at her. She's dropping off of these curbs and just incredible the rule breaking that she's doing.
I'm doing it, man. Look out.
Yeah, you look out. There's a car coming. The rules mean nothing to her anymore. Look at that. She's going the wrong direction on the street.
Living on the edge, man.
One taste of it and you're just incorrigible now, huh?
Today, small infractions.
Oh no.
Tomorrow, who knows?
So we've been 24.2 miles. We're about a mile and 3/4 out. And this is what the whole route has been like, 25 miles through Raleigh. I'm real satisfied with it. How you doing? The navigation was spot on. We have a few things we got to work out with a Komoot that I think we've got worked out, but we'll find out when we get back on the computer. But yeah, how you doing? There's no way I would be able to find all of this stuff without one of these apps. So we are pretty pleased with it, I can tell you that. So let's jump across here and back onto the greenway. We need to go across here, Michele. Well, I mean, I guess we don't have to. Let me see where our next turn is. But hey, anyway, Internet, until the next time, we can go down this way. This is Southern, go that way. This is Southern Ebiking, telling you, stay safe, God bless, and keep the wheels rolling. Once again, we're out.